if I had one day in Sarasota, here's what I would probably do. There's so much to do. It's going to be hard to pick, but I'm going to give you some recommendations, and based on that, you can kind of decide what would be like the best fit for you. But first, you got to do Siesta Key Beach. I mean, it's world famous for a reason. Multiple years it's been rated the #1 beach in the United States. A lot of years it's rated one of the best beaches in the entire world. Powdered sugar sand, super fine. It's just stretches for, feels like miles, the sand itself. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Definitely something you got to experience for, even if it's just like half an hour. Definitely would recommend trying to get there a little earlier in the day to get some parking. Like sunrise would be ideal if you want to make the most of your one day there. And then the perfect thing to do right after that would be to go to Siesta Key Village, which is like a little downtown. Actually, I shouldn't even say it's that little. It's just a downtown area. It's medium size, I guess we'll say, but total tropical vibes there, just down from the beach, maybe about a quarter to a half a mile. Great restaurants all throughout the area, some, little shops and things like that as well. But even if you don't like go and eat there or buy anything there, just go and walk around a little while for the vibes. It's just totally worth it. Daiquiri Deck is there. You've got a little French restaurant. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but we went there. That was really good. There's a lot of great restaurants throughout the area. Daiquiri Deck is one of the more popular ones. There's a bunch throughout the entire area though, and definitely recommend that. Next thing I would recommend you do is go to downtown Sarasota. So you're gonna go from a smaller downtown to more of a biggish city downtown. I think downtown Sarasota is great just because there's so many pockets to it, so much to walk around. Now, if you get your breakfast in Siesta Key Village, then what I would recommend you do is, instead of going right to downtown Sarasota, would be to go what's kind of attached to it, which would be the Bayfront Park and Marina. It's like right on the edge of that. Just a cool area for a walk, just relax, get some sunshine. There's some shaded areas as well. And it's just cool. It's just cool scenery there's some big yachts. You can see the big buildings from the downtown. Great restaurants, which I'll recommend you do next in the downtown area. But just a really cool place to go hang out for a little while, go for a stroll, relax for a little bit, and hang out and just enjoy the Florida weather. Then I would recommend you go to the downtown. So the downtown is great. There's a lot of great coffee shops throughout the area, so you can maybe get some coffee, get some caffeine in you, keep the energy going for the day. Throughout the downtown, there's some great restaurants all throughout the area, whether you want vegan, Thai, there's like a hot dog place. There's just so much to pick from. Like, I'm not gonna give you one single recommendation because you can literally just pull up your phone and look for stuff with a pretty good rating and you will not be disappointed. Trust me on that. There's just so much. I mean, we've been to so many places in downtown Sarasota at this point that I can't even like give you a single recommendation just because they're all so good. And there's just so many to pick from, and whatever kind of cuisine you're into, they're gonna have something for you. I'll leave it at that. I'll kind of leave that one a little more open-ended for you, but just the vibes in the area are great. One thing we like to do often actually as well, they have a Whole Foods there. I love their raspberry oat bars. So a lot of times we'll eat somewhere and then we'll go to Whole Foods and get raspberry oat bars for dessert. So there's a little bit more of a specific recommendation. Really, really recommend grabbing your lunch in the downtown Sarasota and just checking it out and walking around. It's just the different architecture. There's some murals, some different little art sculpture type pieces throughout the area. It's just cool vibes, absolutely all around, and definitely recommend you check it out. One other thing you could maybe do is what I'm on right now. I'm in the Venice area right now, but this is Legacy Trail, and this extends all the way from North Sarasota down to Venice. So if you're looking for something more outdoorsy and walkable again, and a little different, you could walk or bike this. But that's more of like a if you have time thing. I wouldn't put that at the top of the list necessarily. Now, if you're looking for some more like big things to do, like more event type activities or attractions, I'm gonna throw a few at you, and it's gonna kind of depend on what you're looking to do, who you're with, what you're into. So you got the opera in Sarasota. That would be one option. You're not gonna get that everywhere, so pretty cool to have that as an option. The Moat Aquarium, if you're with kids, highly recommend that. Been there, really cool because it's pretty hands-on and it's a lot lower cost than like, going to a SeaWorld or a lot of zoos and things like that. Not exactly the same as going to the zoo or going to a SeaWorld, but some similarities to both, and again, a pretty good price point, and just I thought it was really, really great. We went there with my nephew and he absolutely loved it. And yeah, we all, actually me and my parents went too, and my wife, and we all had a good time. We were like, wow, that was actually pretty impressive. So that would definitely be one of the higher end things I would recommend, especially if you got kids along. Also, I haven't been to this, so I'm gonna give a light recommendation on this, but I've just seen such good reviews and heard a lot of people talk about it in like Facebook groups, would be Sarasota Jungle Gardens. Again, it sounds like it's very hands-on, kind of like a small-ish zoo, but a little bit more tropical vibe to it. Again, a little more interactive than a typical zoo, which to me, I think that's even better than a normal zoo, you know what I mean? So there's a light recommendation. And then the third big thing to do, and this one's pretty fun. You can actually probably spend half a day at least doing it. So again, decide if you want to spend a big chunk of your day doing this, or maybe, you know, setting aside an entire day to go do it. But it's the John Ringling Museum. It is absolutely amazing, just for the architecture throughout the whole thing. Art, there's like big garden type areas and like courtyards, and just the whole thing is an experience. It really is. And if you can work it out, a Monday would be the best time to go because it's free. The other days it costs money. I don't even know how much it is because we went on a Monday. So there you go. There's a big recommendation. Try to get out to that, but get out to it on a Monday. But absolutely just breathtaking, honestly, and something that you should do at least once, especially if you're gonna be in Sarasota for like 2-3 days or a week. Carve out some time to get out there. It is definitely worth it. Now, if you're looking to move to Sarasota, you'll definitely wanna check out some of the different neighborhoods. And there is just a ton to pick from. There's a ton out there, and there's a big variety, anywhere from condo lifestyle to townhomes, single family homes, planned gated communities. You can live more of that city lifestyle and maybe get something just off of the downtown area, older bungalows. Like, there's just so much to pick from when you're talking about Sarasota. You can be closer to the beach, you can be east of 75 and be a little bit further. You know, and everyone's got their preferences with where they want to be and why. If you are looking to buy or sell a home in Sarasota, get a hold of our team at 941-221-1897. We've helped a lot of people. We'd love to help you too. And that can really help you shortcut the process of like trying to make sense of the entire area and find out what's right for you. We can definitely help save you a lot of time. But on top of that, make sure you don't make a mistake and end up in the area that's not the right fit for you, or a home with issues that maybe you weren't expecting. And we can make sure that everything that you want out of a place is being met as much as possible. As you know, if you've ever bought or sold a home, it's impossible to probably get 100% of everything, but we can get you like 95% of the way there, which is better than the 85% I think that most people end up with when they buy or sell a home, because they don't work with us and get someone that really knows their stuff about the area and what it's like living here in Florida. But if you found the video helpful, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to know more about what it's like to live in Sarasota, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and live breezy.